We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Rays are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Luis Severino gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Brian O'Grady is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today. The 1-1
is a fastball that misses.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready now, Ji-Man Choi, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Choi, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
O'Grady gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a throw over to first. Runner back standing. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Two and 0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2 and 1.
Count is 2 and 1.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3 and 1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Hicks is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far on the year, Renfroe is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. The set and the 1-0.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Standing in, Willie Adames. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Kevin Kiermaier stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 29.
And now a pitch on the way. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Choi is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores. Here's the first pitch to him.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
The windup and the 0-1 to third. And that's the second out.
That is good.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Fouled off. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Diaz is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So coming to the plate, Brian O'Grady. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. The 2-1 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes, 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
High and deep to center field. Hicks going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Meadows is there, 2 down.
Batting fifth, no left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, punter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Willie Adames will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Luke Voigt, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. One out here in the Yankees 3rd inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Sanchez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And he popped him up. Diaz has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's out.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing hard liner to left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The third baseman, number 2, Yankees.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A 1-1.
Too high. Oh.
Hit back toward the mound. LeMahieu's got it, and he is in there. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
None out, runners at first and second. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The left fielder, number 31.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Jacob Junis answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hard hit ball to second. Torres brings it in. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And this is popped up back behind second. Lau takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. Digging in once again, Brandon Lau. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The second baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now that
Into the box,
right
Austin Meadows.
Austin.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Now that's the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's too high.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
A runner at second, nobody out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Three and one.
Outside.
Willie Adames will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. On it's tailor-made to short. 6. He'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Holder.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. One 0 count. Here it is. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So here's Mike Zunino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Popped him up. Voit in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Brian O'Grady. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field. A base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Liner in there for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 straight.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Digging in, Gleyber Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
In his career, Torres comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier looks up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out. That's ball 3.
Hunter Renfroe is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Hunter Renfroe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Willy Adames. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up.
Adames.
He's set, and the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 1-0 home. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are in front, 9-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball 1.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanchez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Get him to chase it 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Back on it is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 4. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Sanchez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-1 the count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top, however, 9-4. Chaz Rowe gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Chaz Rowe.
Last half of the seventh here, and set to go is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The batter,
Standing
the
in,
first baseman.
Luke Voigt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead has been sliced down to 2. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left. O'Grady will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rays 9 and the Yankees 7. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
Number 31, Brian O'Grady.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
At the plate, G-Man Choi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Brandon Lau. He went deep back in the 5th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Into the box, Austin Meadows, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, ball 4. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Hunter Renfroe will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, and that misses inside, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton. Gone! Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. His second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Tommy Kingley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. To the plate now, Willie Adames. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Here now the 2-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind and count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
3 runs already home here. Ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 12 and the Yankees 7. Aaron Loup is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Aaron Loup.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the utility man Wilmer Flores.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1 count and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes and now the 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. Right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back, second baseman.
So stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He went deep back in the fifth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They're on the short end of a 12-7 score. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yandy Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead, however. It's 12-7. Jose Alvarado takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Alvarado.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, first base.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. And the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Alvarado has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Rays set the pace in the division with 99 wins. Charlie Morton wins for the league best 15th time. Luis Severino couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes.